Happy Thirsty Thursday, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm super excited as we enter the Halloween weekend. I would not want to be joined by anyone else on this Thirsty Thursday than my good friends who I've hosted before, and we have a great time every time. We've got Mallory and Scott of the Rough Tumble in the building. How are ya?
Good.
Hey there, we're
Good
great.
to see you.
Good. I guess I said in the building, but you're in a separate building.
Yes, we are.
We are in a building.
In the virtual building. How are you guys?
Good.
We're good. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us again. Are you guys doing okay over there? It's have you gotten some sleep in the past week, or how you doing?
We look a little rough, right?
A little rough and tumbled.
We're getting really spooky.
I think the key is to always have a waver in your voice this time.
That is the key.
We're doing great.
Yeah.
You're
doing great.
And I feel like today's kind of just on par with what you just released at the beginning of the month. Am I right?
That's right. We just released an album of scary songs called "Be Good Little Children," and we'll tell you a bit about that as we get going.
Yeah. People are not confusing us as a goth folk band.
Yeah.
We used to just be a folk band, but now we get Halloween gigs.
I thought we were a Green Day cover band.
Oh, that's the same eyeliner.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I have so much regret now.
I just thought you guys like ran out of makeup remover or something over
Yeah.
there.
We just keep piling it on.
Yeah. No one will notice. It's like when you have to go to the drugstore or sometimes the liquor store the day after a night out, and you're just like, no one will notice that I have like only one eye of eyeliner on and the other eye is looking not good at all.
And nobody notices.
Nobody
ever
does. And you just don't care either way.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. So it's so good to see the two of you again, and I'm really excited to hear everything live because I was listening through just bits and pieces of it earlier, and I mean, just from the get-go, song number one, I just love the concept of lullaby frights in general, like your take on a lullaby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, scary songs not for children.
Yeah. but often told to children.
But often told
these,
to children.
We decided we would take these tales that are, basically like this first song, La Llorona is this character found in Latin American folklore. And the whole point is to keep kids to go away from the river. And instead of saying, don't go to the river, you might be pulled in.
No kid's gonna listen to that.
Yeah, they say don't go near the river because there's a woman there
searching for her dead children.
She wanders the river late at night wearing a white dress, and she will pull you in if you get too close.
Yeah, that's gonna keep a kid away from the river.
Yeah,
and also cause long-term damage. So it's a 2-for-1.
Yeah,
exactly. But then it's like the other day I was briefly talking about just like how messed up the nursery rhyme sort of chants are, like Ring Around the Rosies.
Yeah.
I was like, are they going to come out with a COVID version of that? Because you grow up not even realizing till, you're much older and put the pieces together because it's never something that's discussed. You just like learn it and you start holding hands with your friends and, running around in a circle and singing basically about the plague and people dying. Which is crazy.
So we called this project, we called it Volume 1 in hopes that as we were playing these out, people would start telling us, more stories so that we could potentially have a Volume 2. And I think a COVID version of Ring Around the Rosie might be exactly what we were looking for.
There you go. We can make it like a slight remix and I'll just jump in for like 10 seconds with a joke.
Yeah.
Just a really dark humored joke.
Yeah. When we make the music video, it'll just be you playing alone.
Yeah.
Like Ring Around the Rosie,
That's so creepy. I love it. If you are out there watching, first of all, thank you for tuning in for our virtual concert. Those of us with Jam Sellers and the Rough and Tumble, we appreciate you so much for tuning in. And if you have any creepy local legends or really unique folklore that you'd like to share, drop it in the comments below and we'd love to see it. But in the meantime, the two of you want to just get going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this song is about La Llorona. It's called "Stay Away from the River, Children."
Kept till curfew, curtains drawn, and the river's gonna get you even if you're good. White lace hanging dark and long, and the river's gonna get you even if you're good. The river's gonna get you even if you're good.
This is not your mother's song,
And the river's gonna get you even if you're good.
This is not your father's wrong,
And the river's gonna get you even if you're good. Harvest moon in burlap sack, river pulls her taut and slack. Weeping woman, good or bad, what runs through cannot flow back. Come back,
La Llorona,
come back,
La Llorona,
come back,
La Llorona.
and the river's gonna get ya. The river's gonna get ya. The river's gonna get ya. Weeping woman, where's your son? Did the devil come and get you even if you're good? Tell me, children, where's your home? Could the devil come and get you even if you're good? Could the devil come and get you even if you're good?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Was that creepy enough? Did that
I-
get you in the spirit?
Yes, I
The-
grew up
The
knowing-
spirit.
Espiritu. No, that is like seriously such a creepy just legend that I grew up hearing all about. And it's, one of those things that from a young age, if you're constantly hearing such like just gory and intense details, you're never gonna forget it. And like to this day, I don't like being around bodies of water at night.
Sure. Sure.
And I mean, I think it was in an interview or just maybe it was on your website that you mentioned like, well, not just like these scary stories, but what about the stories where it's like the don't you cry sort of stories or the go to sleep stories? What if those that are like trying to scare, I guess, all the monsters and the scary things away and like convince you of a certain sort of mindset? What if that actually unlocks a whole nother thing that you're trying to avoid?
Oh yeah. The world is a scary place, and not just for kids, not just for adults, and it's really interesting where those fears intersect. The next song we'll play is about this German character called the Bootsman, and
He's like your classic boogeyman. So he's the one that is probably in your closet or under your bed, and if you don't fall asleep before the lights go out or shortly after the lights go out, I guess, then he is going to come out and get you. And even if you do fall asleep, there is a chance he's going to get into your dreams anyway, just for fun. And so it's just this, like, I can't believe people are told this, like kids are told this and survive.
Yeah. And actually go to sleep.
And actually go to
You
sleep,
know?
right?
Yeah.
I guess I truthfully am in a place in my life now that when I start to feel really, really afraid, I do fall asleep. So that might be a connection that I
Maybe it
just
is.
made.
Yeah. Psychology. All right. So this is Go to Sleep Children for the Bootsman.
We're going to start it here with a little music box that Scott actually punched out the holes to. Am I allowed to peek behind the curtain
Yeah,
here?
absolutely. Yeah.
We featured on the record too, but we don't often get to use it ever in real live shows. So he actually went through and wrote out the melody to this song that we're about to play, our song, and then he punched holes in this piece of paper that I'm feeding through this small music box, and it's going to play a song if everything goes according to plan. So who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
I have checked under your bed. Quiet, quiet, rest your head. And your closet, like you said. Quiet, quiet, rest your head. It's just your coat hung on a peg. Quiet, quiet, rest your head. And shadow figures in your head. Quiet, quiet, go to bed.
I'll be safe inside my dreams. Quickly, quickly to my sleep. Trust the moonlight shadow scheme. Quickly, quickly to my sleep. Tick-tock, time will gather me. Quickly, quickly to my sleep. Lights low, head start to my sleep. Sweetest thoughts are any dream. Have you checked under my bed? Quiet, quiet, rest your head. And my closet, like you said. Quiet, quiet, go to bed. Tick-tock, time will gather me. Quickly, quickly to my sleep. Leave the light or he'll catch me. Quickly, quickly to my dream.
Thank you.
Does that make you want to go to sleep?
I mean, not really, but at the same time, yes. So I think it's cool because you kind of come full circle with that song. You start with the little bit more subtle and mellow melody and the gentler side in terms of the vocals, and then kind of just climaxes with that more intense, in your face sort of just middle, and then it
Yeah.
goes back.
Yeah, so that intense middle, we're saying the word
Hurry.
yeah, the word hurry in German, and the word is Eile, and so like the question is, who are you like, are you asking sleep to hurry and save you, or are you asking the sun to hurry and come back up?
Oh man, this is
Yeah.
full of creepy stuff.
Full of creepy
I
stuff.
love it.
Yeah.
Why do so I don't know if I got you fully versed in what the jokes that I say entail, but basically for each joke, you take a sip.
Oh, that's great.
Hold on.
We're almost to the weekend, okay? This
Yeah,
is
well, I
important.
mean, we're musicians. It's always the weekend.
Especially during COVID.
That's right. We have so kind of you all. You sent us some butter Chardonnay, and so we are pouring them into
Our
our
jam,
jam jars.
Woo.
And
We really liked how we coordinated it. And I dressed like the wine too.
Love that.
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
I brought it up earlier, but I didn't
Wow.
feel like it was acknowledged enough. So I wanted to say it again.
You could basically like have that as a Halloween costume and be a butter bottle.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
cheers.
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 Why do dragons sleep during the day?
I have no
I have
idea.
no idea.
So they can fight knights.
That's good. Cheers.
Cheers.
I see why we drink after the jokes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It gets easier. The more I tell, the easier it gets. Cheers. Trick or drink.
Trick or drink.
I love that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Okay, so we're gonna get to hear basically the full rundown of this newest October release.
Yeah.
Be Good Little Children, which I mean, I know you have the digital album, you have the CD style. Do you have it on vinyl or no?
We do not have
do
it on vinyl. It is going to be reappearing every year as Halloween approaches. We're hoping so we're selling this only until November 1st. So we started
Which
September 1st.
coincidentally is All Souls Day.
All Souls Day.
Another spooky day.
Yeah, so we started selling it September 1st. It'll go till November 1st, and then we're going to quit. We're going to put it back in its little coffin, and it'll come back out next year.
Yeah.
And
We'll see how things go on.
For it.
we still have to procure the coffin.
I say make that your next COVID hobby. Make a coffin for all your vintage.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
items.
going to say become grave diggers, but
I
yeah.
mean, sure.
Yeah. Okay. There's lots of options.
There are
I
lots
see.
of options.
Well, but in addition to those options, you have the book, which is freaking awesome. It's hand bound with illustrations and
Yeah,
creepy
we've
characters.
we had a lot of time this quarantine, so we wrote stories in addition to explanations, and I drew out some illustrations, and Scott etched them to make them into stamps, and it was quite the undertaking for a couple of months.
The undertaking.
Ooh, that's good.
But we also we coordinated with we collaborated rather with a good friend of ours, a potter out in East Nashville, named Brian Curry, and he made us some lullipots, is what we're calling them, and they're just these beautiful little pots that you can do things like stick trick or treat candy in. You can
Put poison in there.
Yeah, put poison if you want to do that.
Could be a little salt cellar.
That's right. But we have 6 left, and those are available on our website.
Woo.
Until they expire.
And lollipots, not to be confused with lollipops, which it can hold,
can
but
hold, but
it's
it's not
not
the
a-
same thing.
Right.
Yes.
That is a
Very good distinction.
yeah.
Thank you.
We haven't spoken to people in a long time, so it's hard to hear it back. I see now where the confusion could be.
Many centuries, it looks like, is.
Yeah.
Oh
We
my
nailed this
god.
one.
Did you hear? So there was a dog that tried to dress up as a cat to attend this like fun Halloween costume party, but then he got kind of ill towards the end of the party, and he said he wasn't feline well.
Oh, dang.
Her
I was
face
in
didn't
it.
even waver. She was just like,
I was
But-
in it. Well,
Yeah.
here's
Well, yeah.
I was in it, and then I had so many questions. Like, well, how did the dog get his costume on? Like, was there a zipper, or like, what happened? What about his thumbs?
Like, did this dog drink too much? Is that why I wasn't feline well?
he got into the Lollipop stash.
Got it. That's fair.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Okay, so let's see, on this new release, Be Good Little Children, it consists of 8 songs.
Yeah, 8 songs. I'm not sure if we'll get to them all today, but yeah, 8 total.
I think we can do it. You can do
I don't know if
anything you
we
set
can
your
do it.
mind to. Oh, that's fair. You guys are zombies.
I don't know. It depends on
though,
how
if
many
you can't
jokes you're
set a
gonna
mind
tell.
to it.
Yeah.
All right. So this has been Mallory and Scott. Thank you guys for joining us. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
just the best because concerts aren't really an option right now. So this virtual
Yeah.
version of such is, the next best thing. So thank you.
You know, I feel like all of us in the musical world are getting pretty good at doing these, or or at least comfortable doing these live streams. And
I wouldn't toot your own horn there, buddy.
yeah, I probably shouldn't. But yeah, I was thinking back to March and how we were like, oh yeah, and then I guess we go live, and now this is just what you do with the Thursday,
Yeah.
Just-
I'm here every
Yeah.
Thursday.
every Thursday.
What's up? Oh my gosh. I'm really trying to think, like, was it summer when we last chatted, or was it like
Yeah.
May?
I think it would have been June.
June.
Right?
I think it was late June.
Late
Yeah.
June. Yeah, because we were in California at the time, and then we shipped over to the east side of the states at the end of July. So we've been over here since then.
Wow, so it's been like 4 months already since we
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
hung out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. This year has like flown by, but
I
also just skated by.
Yeah.
It's so slowly.
The year is so short, but the minutes are so long.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Thank you. All right, Miss Mallory, do you want to kick it off? So we heard Stay Away from the River Children and Go to Sleep Children, and
Yeah.
then are you going to just go in order of the album?
Well, we're gonna skip one to
Yeah.
go to Bloody Bones, because Bloody Bones kind of started everything. This is the 4th track on the record. Bloody Bones. We were in Florida, and we were playing a show, and there was this guy in the audience. His name was Gator, and he came up to us afterwards, and he said, "My name's Gator. You should come out to drinks with me and my buddies tomorrow at the Hobbit." And we said, "I don't know if that's your real name or what a Hobbit is, but we will attend," because we were in Florida, and rules are different in Florida. And so we met up with him, and it took him about like half a Long Island iced tea before he was telling us about how he grew up in the swamps of Florida, and he
In the swamp?
like in the swamp.
So
That's
is
what
a
he told
gator.
us. And he said when he lived there with his grandmother, there's this panther that roamed around, and at night the panther would scream, and the sound of a panther screaming actually sounds like a baby crying, and it's very disturbing. And so his grandmother called the panther Bloody Bones, and anytime he was bad, she would say, if you don't start acting right, I'm going to throw you out there with bloody bones.
Oh my god.
And so he was telling us about bloody bones, and I was like, that is messed up. And so I looked it up to see if it was a real thing, and it's mostly in Florida. But bloody bones does exist a few other places with another character named Rawhead, which is just a guy without any skin on his head. You know, Rawhead. And they like hang out together, and they come after you if you don't listen to your parents or if you're not falling asleep and stuff like that. So this song is Bloody Bones. This is for Gator. 2, 3, You haven't cleared your name yet. You haven't cleared your name yet. Where there aren't watchdogs, there are wolves. There aren't wolves, there'll always be thieves. You haven't cleared your name yet. You haven't cleared your name yet. You're calling over the lowercase letters too quiet for sleep. Bloody Bones is calling from the dark wood. Bring your children to me. Bloody Bones is calling from the dark wood. Bring them all to me. You haven't left her house yet. You haven't left her house yet. You're scrubbing shadows through windows that flicker to get it all clean. You haven't left her house yet. You haven't left her house yet. And you are sick for the one you never loved and miss the love you've never seen. Bloody Bones is calling from the backyard. Bring your lovers to me. Bloody Bones is calling from the backyard. Bring them all to me. You're crawling back into your bed. You're crawling back into your bed. And count mosquitoes who needle your heartbeat on the screen. Bloody Bones is calling from the back door. Bring your wildest dreams. Bloody Bones is calling from the backyard. Bloody Bones is calling from the dark wood. Bring them all to me. Bloody Bones is calling.
Thank you, thank you. So, okay, you were in Florida, and
Yeah.
that song, like the idea behind it was sparked by someone you met named Gator.
Named Gator. Yep.
And so
Just
Florida,
a real Florida story, you know.
right? Well, I mean, I am obsessed with the show CSI Miami. I've probably seen like every episode
Wow.
3
Okay.
times. Horatio Kane, the ginger, who's
Sure.
you know the man in charge. Everything about that show is just so awesome. But I always wondered, what would you call an aquatic reptile that does what they do? You know, conducts those CSI stuff.
Do you?
I don't, but
you're
I
so
feel like I
nervous?
should. What I don't know. What would you call an
What
aquatic?
would you call? What would you call?
What would
them?
yeah?
Well, personally, I would call them an investigator.
Dang it! Why does that never work for us?
I know. I think I was going for like Croc, like CROC Miami, but it wasn't gonna.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was in the right direction.
I just had to plug your buddy Gator. That's all.
Yeah.
This one's for you, Gator.
Gator.
Shout out to Gator.
Gator is a treat. Last time we saw him,
No pun intended.
yeah,
He's not a trick. He's a treat.
that's right.
He's also a trick. Yeah. Yeah.
But he ate all that hot sauce. Do you remember
Oh
that?
yeah, poor Gator.
I felt so bad for him. It was.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna die right in front
I
of
did
us.
too.
What?
Yeah, he was challenged to like somebody said, "Oh, this hot sauce is really hot."
Our
and he's-
nephew.
That's
challenged
right,
him,
our
if
nephew.
I recall correctly.
Yeah, we started
Oh.
inviting gators into houses, which was a mistake. But yeah, our nephew was like, "This is really hot sauce," and Gator's like, "Give me some of that." And
Oh, boy.
then he went for it, and he did almost die. I
I think he did. Yeah.
I was very worried. Poor Gator.
I've been
He's
to
okay
like
now.
a hot sauce shop. There's I can't remember what it's called. There's a hot sauce shop in San Francisco, and like so many years ago for a birthday weekend, I was there with a handful of people, and we're strolling the streets, and we're like wanting to go into this hot sauce shop. And
Like
at the yeah, you know, just like a casual stroll on a Sunday morning, and and we were all pretty hungover. And when you first walk in, there's this stand, and they have like this basically just a briefcase, and then they have another briefcase that's open, and it's showing this like grenade, and then there's a contract and like a waiver you have to sign to try it, because
Oh, my
they're
goodness.
like, you want to try this like crazy, like you're gonna die hot sauce? Well, then sign here, and you don't get any milk. Here you go. And I was
Did
like,
you do it?
I didn't. I
Yeah.
love hot sauce, but I was like, I already am
far.
on the verge of not
Oh,
doing
yeah.
so
Oh,
hot this
sure.
morning.
Yeah.
But
That's
then
fair.
the two guys in the group, they were like, should we do it? Well, if you do it. And then one of them was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'll do it, screw it. And then the other one was like, all right, well, if you're doing it, I got to do it now. And then
That's always how it goes.
they took like just the tiny drop and put it on their tongue. And then at first, you know, they're playing it cool.
Yeah.
And after about 30 seconds, you just see like every emotion possible for a human being just like flash. Like they're watching their life just occur in front of their eyes because they're feeling like they're going to pass out.
Well,
Oh
yeah.
man, they just became
So-
one of those feelings charts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one are you?
Yeah.
It gets
Oh, I
worse
think-
as we go.
You're going
Circle
from
it.
angry to regretful to.
Are you guys picturing the same exact just like circular face
Yes.
that I am with like
Uh-huh.
just weird eyebrows and little
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there's
And
like,
maybe
blue
the
and
mouth
red.
is, yeah. mhm.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yep.
think, yeah.
Somebody tried to actually offer me one of those charts the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I was like walking down the street and somebody's like, "Do you need a feelings chart?" No, this isn't
Yeah,
even a joke.
well, no,
this would be
I-
a great setup.
I just wasn't sure what you were thinking.
No. No, they legit offered it to
Like,
me, and
they
I was
offered
like,
it
I
like it'll
don't
be
have
$5.
problems with my feelings.
Yeah.
Like, don't give me a feelings chart. I know what my feelings are.
Oh, like they offered it like, look at this, tell me what like you are right now, or like they're
No,
like,
like,
here
they were-
for $5 you can
No,
have
just
it,
like
lady.
it was a paper chart, and they're like, "Do you want this paper chart of like a feelings chart?"
Like on
And
the street.
yeah, just like on the street. I know this is random that we're talking about feelings.
That is weird.
Okay, were you wearing this makeup? Because that would make sense.
Now we should rewind, start the story over, and it all makes a lot more sense.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I didn't take it because I don't have problems identifying my feelings.
Oh yeah.
Good.
No, that's
Right
true.
now I feel very angry.
Yeah. Oh.
Perfect. So every time I hear Mallory laugh at my jokes from now on, she's pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very confusing feelings chart that I had to write my own.
Oh my god. Okay, so you are kind of going in order. I know you skipped one, but do you want to do two back to back? I know you have Don't Answer the Phone and Don't Leave My Sight.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, we're let's do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do the Momo.
Yeah. So, are you familiar? Are you familiar with the Momo?
That sounds very familiar because that and then La Llorona, obviously, that was like the two that just really
kind
stuck
of
out.
stick out. Well, the Momo is probably next to La Llorona is the next in line of like most famous of these Lulla frights. The Momo was this app that kids would download onto their phones. This was back in 2010, 2009.
Yeah, and it was based on this. There was a Japanese sculpture of it was a very gaunt woman with very big eyes and straight black hair, and her head was attached to a chicken's body. And and then she was like, somebody took a photo of her in the museum and then made an app out of her, and then she would tell children to do like these escalating tasks. So like, you know, like talk back to your parents, and then like go out at night without anyone knowing, and like and so that they would continue to escalate until the children were asked to harm someone or themselves, which is terrifying, but also potentially not true.
Yeah,
there's a lot of like competing information, and a lot of the more reliable sources that we looked into said that's not actually what the app did, but there was like a high rate of children hurting themselves at the same time, and so everyone freaked out and said, it's the phone, get rid of the phones, like get rid of this thing, because it's not the fact that we don't talk to our children anymore and all just sit on our own devices. It is obviously this other thing.
Right.
Wow.
Fascinating. So that is this Lulla fright. This song is called "Don't Answer the Phone, Children." What do you do with a child so unhappy and tired? She sits in her room playing quiet till the middle of the night. Childhood can be so confusing, and then you grow up. We're all swimming in blue, 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 blue. It's got nothing to do with fate when the Momo comes to escalate. I hear she looks like a chicken with the face of a woman with large eyes. She'll prey on your children, sucking their souls through the phone lines. She'll dangle them over a canyon and walk them into the sea. They'll be swimming in blue, 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 blue. Got nothing to do. It's too late when the Momo comes to escalate. All of our fears can come true with the ping of a phone. Sound will move up to the rafters and our love is gone. There once once was a mother who had a daughter. Now she is alone. She is so blue, 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 blue. Not a thing you can do, 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 do. It's not fate when the Momo comes.
All right, Scotta, move on to Bauk.
Yeah, let's do Bauk. All right, this is a song about a guy who walks with a limp. His name is Bauk, and he's kind of your standard ogre,
Yeah.
and loner, and those who live on the edge of town.
Kind of like Scott.
Yeah, like me.
You have like kind of an affinity for Bauk more than the other ones, I feel like.
Yeah, I think I do.
Because you're like looking into your future. You're like, yeah, that guy, he really got style.
Yeah, I don't know if I would look at it that way, but
I would.
Ready?
Just a second. There it is. I think Bauk is from Germany originally as
yeah,
well.
Germany, Hungary,
You're hungry?
Yeah, it's getting late over here. We're in Asheville, North Carolina, where it is 7:42.
Was that your radio voice?
I think.
Were you
it
just
kinda
kind of
was.
like, and it's 7:42. We're gonna play another spooky song from the Rough Tumble. Was that good?
Yeah, that's great. All right, here we go. Stay close, my little one. Stay so close to me. There's a devil living in your shoes, demon of your wandering feet. In the light, in the noisy, noisy light. The old man goes shuffling, leaves the air cold and still. The warble in his gait leaves tremors in the dust by the old sawmill. In the light, in the noisy, noisy light. In the light, in the noisy, noisy light. Stay close, my little one. Stay so close to me. There's a devil in your shoes. In the light, in the noisy, noisy light. In the light, in the noisy, noisy light. In the light, in the light. I'll be making noise in the light. Chase the night all day till we all walk the same. I'll be making noise in the light. In the light, in the light, in the light, in the light. I'll be making noise in the light. Chase the night all day till we all walk the same. I'll be making noise in the light. In the light, in the light, in the light, in the light. I'll be making
chase the night all day till we all like to say, oh, we make a noise in the light, 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 in the light,
Woo!
it's a hootenanny.
Yeah.
I need like a button or something. I don't think I my voice is a little too raspy to do it, but I need like instead of applauding and like chanting and saying woo, I need the like werewolf like
Yeah.
thank you. I can't do it.
Yeah.
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 Oh my gosh.
Everyone needs that.
Everybody.
All right. I will send you more wine if you send me a clip of you doing the awoo.
Yeah.
And then I can use it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. I've got 2 sippers back to back for you. Ready?
All right.
Mallory, Scott, let's hit it. All right. So we just heard the 2 don't songs back to back. Don't answer the phone and don't leave my sight.
Mm-hmm.
First has to do with Momo, half chicken, basically half creepy lady.
Yeah.
You
got it.
Yeah, basically.
There won't be a test at the end.
What do you call a chicken that's
no.
been haunting your home?
I
I
think that
mother clucking.
yeah. I was gonna say I think that's home style.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I'm not sure. What?
All right. I usually give about 7 seconds. So
Okay.
We overextended our time.
This is cutting into the second jokes time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. A poultrygeist.
Why do we never think of the other thing?
I'll drink to that.
Okay, 1 sip.
Man, I'm glad we didn't do this during Sober September.
I know. Me too.
All right, don't leave my sight. Kind of surrounds the ideology that follows ogres,
Mm-hmm.
not folklore. What's an ogre's favorite meal?
I was going to say magic beans, but I don't think that was an ogre. That was just a giant.
Yeah.
And I don't want to misrepresent them. Go ahead.
I
Hit the button.
I have no idea.
Hit the buzzer.
Go. Yes.
Yes.
I need a gavel.
I know.
I can use just a wine bottle. Hey. Thank you. Shrek fist.
You know,
I wasn't sure if that was copyrighted. If we were allowed to say it on this show.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I have a joke. Can I tell a joke?
Is it my joke that I made up
It
earlier?
is not your joke.
Okay, because you are often taking my jokes, and they're
Yeah.
not as funny when you say them.
What bathroom
Oh no.
does a young ghost use?
I don't know.
The little ghouls room.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
That is cute.
What do you?
Where did you find
Okay,
that
I'll
joke?
take a sip. I'm
It was-
running
it was,
out
it
of
was in the
wine.
recesses.
Hello, anyone out there?
Yeah.
A little- Thank you.
Wait, where did you learn that joke?
In a book of Halloween jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
when
that
I
you
was a
keep in the
kid.
camper with us, or?
Yeah, you didn't know. You didn't
Yeah, I
see it
didn't
there on
know.
the bookshelf all those years.
I have one more. What do people in Budapest tend to cook for Halloween?
Ooh. Hungry Man dinners.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's
Hungary Man.
it's goulash.
Oh, goulash. That's good.
But
That's-
I like that too. Everyone loves it. That's the TV dinners, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
definitely.
I feel a little disappointed that I did not get the answer to one joke yet.
You have a good one though, right?
No,
I
it's
think
not.
You do.
It's not.
Oh, come on. Let's hear it, Mal.
Oh, guys.
Irie, will you put the
Okay,
hat on?
this is all original.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. Why couldn't the 1,000-year-old body get back into his coffin?
Why?
I'm not sure.
Because he lost his skeleton key.
Oh.
Is it funnier the second time?
It is much funnier.
Nick, was
I
that the
rehearsed
third?
it.
It was good. It was good. I love
Thanks,
it.
everyone. I made that up myself. I didn't even use my Halloween joke book that I read when I was 5.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's original MG. Yeah.
Do we
it's
need
getting real
like
over
all
here.
these buttons? What would the thing be? It'd be like, or what's the when you roast someone? There's a specific sound.
Or you could do a, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah. I think that's
Or
it.
we could do. Well, I have a vibra slap. Do you want to try? Let's see how that goes.
Yes.
Yeah. We have all the sound effects here.
Perfect.
The vibra slap might be it, though. It might be what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
I also
yes.
have a coyote call in here that
Yeah.
somebody gave me once.
I want to hear.
It's very loud, like uncomfortably loud.
Yeah. They could probably hear it in Napa.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah. Yeah. Give it a try.
Woo!
We're just pulling out the sound effects from the box here.
I am going to step
I have
back,
my
though,
other
because it is going to be
glass,
very
too.
loud, okay?
You like this one, Mallory?
Oh, I do like that one. Booze.
Booze.
All right, here's a coyote.
Okay, let's
Ready?
hear it.
How was it? Did that sound like a coyote?
I've only heard a few in my life, but that sounded really, on par.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a genuine coyote call. Somebody gave it to me.
Well,
People
you
are always
better.
giving us stuff.
They did not try and give me a feelings chart, so I did take the coyote call.
I think you're gonna have to listen to song number 3, "Stay In After Dark," because you're gonna get all the coyotes coming towards you now. All right, so let's see. We've got 8 minutes. I don't know if you want to give maybe like the whole "Stay Safe" song and then do like a tidbit of the final song, because then people can go listen to the album themselves, or whatever you want to do.
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
I think we could fit both of them.
Do you think so?
Maybe not. Let's do the final one.
You want to do the final one?
Yeah. Let's do
Because
20.
it's about death.
Yeah, it's so
Love
fun. Not death per se, but
Well, we don't know. We've never had it before.
So we thought, what is the sound that should accompany people as they are going into the next place, and that is a kazoo band. We have these kazoos, and this is going to be the sound. This final song is called 21 grams, which is the weight of the human soul. There was a scientist.
It was a croc, not a gator.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yes. Who he weighed the human soul, or he weighed a human body moments before death and then immediately following death, and did the math, and apparently the soul is the body is lighter after death
By 21
grams. So that is the weight of the human soul.
What we don't talk about is the fact that he killed a couple of dogs to do the experiment.
Not
too.
just a couple of dogs.
Several, which is not
Lots.
in keeping with our motto of the Rough and Tumble, which is we love dogs and we don't kill them.
Is this supposed to be like a full circle thing that you just did the coyote call?
Oh, it comes naturally.
Love it.
So this is 21 grams. It's a little tune to talk about the ultimate monster at the end of all of our lives that we were taught to be afraid of from the moment we were born.
Yeah.
There's a woman who actually asked us if we would play this at her funeral, but we don't know how to book the date.
Was that a joke?
No, she actually asked us to, and she seemed very young, so I'm just not really sure when
Yeah.
that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay, I still thought it was like funny. But I
You can't.
I laugh at like inappropriate times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh no, we do too. We just wrote this song about death. All right. You ready?
yeah. Let's do it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. When your soul gets old and weary and cold, it don't need to be told where to go. It knows to escape through your eyes or your ears or your mouth or your nose. When your soul gets tired of staying a while, it's been a good life or it's been a good 9, but it's time to expire into the night of the light. Just count 1, 2, 3, might stay with me. 4, 5, 6, the river Styx. 7, 8, 9, we're running out of time. 10, 11, pray there's heaven. 12 and 13, it's not working. 14, 15, 16, just breathe.
When your soul gets old and weary and cold, it don't need to be told where to go. It knows where to go.
You'll know where to go.
When your soul gets old and weary and cold, it don't need to be told where to go.
20,
It knows where to go.
21 grams, you're gone.
Woo!
That's the big finish.
Yeah. That's
That was great.
the afterlife, baby.
What you are like just the epitome of Halloween right now, and I love it. I love it so much. What band though? Like they're the least popular around Halloween time. Which band
Oh,
would you say?
the Zombies.
Oh, that would be the most popular. around
Yeah, it
Halloween.
probably would be the most.
Oh, Scott, that was totally the wrong way.
Dang.
The Smashing Pumpkins.
Ah, dang it!
That's
You
good.
even gave me more than seven seconds
Yeah.
to like. Dang,
That's good.
I'm gonna give you a double sip right now since we're closing out of here. My friend and her boyfriend, last year they dressed as these like Peruvian owls. It was this very intricate costume design that they came up with. They were Inca hoots.
Oh, dang. Cool.
Cheers.
And one more. How come vampires are so gullible?
I have this one. Do you know it?
I don't.
You guys are pointing at each other. I love it. It's so funny.
Because they have a stake in the game. Dang it!
What?
It didn't happen like I thought it was gonna happen.
Because they're suckers.
Of course.
It's so much easier than I think it's gonna be.
So down below, take a look at the links that have been posted. The Rough and Tumble, amazing, amazing, ultra talented musicians. And thank you guys. It's been so much
Sam,
fun.
thank you.
Hey,
This was
thanks.
great.
Great to see you again.
Yeah, gotta see you in person sometime soon, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely.